Hello, I bring another short video regarding Section 10 of Tfl SERU assessment. The SERU assessment is computer-based and is delivered by Tfl staff in the examination hall. It will involve multiple choice questions and completing sentences by adding missing words. Drag and place. In today's video, I will only discuss Section 10, Ridesharing. 5 MCQs and 5 drag and place question. So follow up all the question and select the right option from the following MCQs questions. I will only speak on the first question, then you will need to give an answer by yourself. So I will read a question for you. Let's start it. Question 1. What is ridesharing? A. When people who know each other travel together in the same vehicle. B. When people who do not know each other pay separate fares and travel together in the same vehicle. C. A service where passengers travel alone in a vehicle. Correct answer. B. When people who do not know each other pay separate fares and travel together in the same vehicle. Correct answer. B. When people who do not know each other pay separate fares and travel together in the same vehicle. Just for bringing to your attention, if you like to do a mock test for free, just visit this website and sign up so you will understand the methodology of SERU assessment, or scan the bar to do more mock test to increase your speed. Okay, now move on into the next question. Question 2. Who should ridesharing journeys be booked with? A. There is no specific requirement for booking ridesharing journeys. B. Any licensed PHV operator. C. A ride-sharing platform like Uber. So select the right answers. Correct answer. B. Any licensed PHV operator. Question 3. 3. Can a London PHV driver carry out ride-sharing bookings received from an unlicensed operator? A. Yes, as long as the ride-sharing service is reliable. B. There are no restrictions on carrying out ride-sharing bookings from unlicensed operators. C. No, only licensed PHV operators can provide rides bookings. So the correct answer is correct answer. C. No, only licensed PHV operators can provide rides bookings. Move on to the next question. Question 4. What can potentially introduce safety risks for passengers in ridesharing? A. The potential for arguments between passengers due to unexpected pickups. B. The increased cost of fares for ridesharing compared to individual bookings. C. The lack of available vehicles for ridesharing services. Select the right answer. So the correct answer. A. The potential for arguments between passengers due to unexpected pickups. Question 5. What does TfL expect PHV drivers to deliver to all passengers, including disabled passengers? A. A high standard of customer service and extra assistance. B. Discounted fares. C. Limited opportunities to travel. Okay, so the right answer is correct answers. A. A high standard of customer service and extra assistance. Okay, so the end of first MCQs question. Now move on to the second part of test drop and place question. The second part a bit complicated and tricky one, mostly in this section using a grammatically skills, so read the TPH handbook again and again to understand the rules and laws. Then will be easy to do a second part of the test, so now let's go to start. Second part drop and place questions. Question 1. Question 1. Ridesharing is people who do not each other pay separate fares and travel together same vehicle. Okay, so now bring the right word into the right empty box and the wrong word into the incorrect box, so follow the cursor please. After finishing this question, move on to the next question, please. Question 2. If you, for a PHV operator who offers ride-sharing services, talk to them about ride-sharing training for PHV drivers. Operator should provide this. Okay, same here. Bring the right word into the right empty box, and the wrong word into the incorrect box, so follow the cursor, please. After finishing second question, move on to the next question, please. Question 3. Another possible problem is that a passenger, a ride-sharing journey by mistake. If you stop to a second passenger and the first passenger was not you two, it could result in an argument. Okay, same here. Bring the right word into the right empty box, and the wrong word into the incorrect box, so follow the cursor, please. After finishing third question, move on to the next question, please. Question 4. Confirm with each passenger that they have booked a ride share. As soon as you pick them up, explain how many other people you will, and the predicted route. Note here some question has a grammar mistake, so read and follow the cursor, please, and must bring all correct one into the correct box and incorrect into the incorrect box, otherwise will be negative marking, therefore read carefully, please. Read carefully, please. After finishing fourth question, move on to the next question, please. Question 5. It may also be a good idea to passengers that if they feel at any point they can ask to get out of the vehicle, and they can arrange for a non-rideshare PHV vehicle to them at a point along your route. Okay, same here. Bring the right word into the right empty box, and the wrong word into the incorrect box, so follow the cursor, please. This is the end of mock example test. If you like to practice a Tfl SERU exam question, so visit the below websites, please. www.seruonlinetist.co.uk or scan the bar. You can see on websites, there is 22 mock test, and you can boost up your speed by practicing.